So I appreciate the opportunity to launch this marketplace for the benefit of all landowners and for the investors that wish to invest in the Itoke land. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, and to all listening in through our live stream platforms this morning. Mbulavinaka, and a very good morning to you all. Our Fijian constitution guarantees that all land in this country that is owned by the Itoke cannot be converted and it cannot be taken away, and this is something that cannot change. Which is why not a single inch of Itoke land has been lost under this constitution, under the government of our Prime Minister, the Honorable Josiah Barenge Mbadimarama. That makes the Itoke Land Trust Board the largest property agency in Fiji, responsible for managing 91% of all land in Fiji. The TLTB's task is to empower land-owning communities to unlock the full benefits of the land they steward, to turn dreams into developments that create generational wealth for the Itoke people. The TLTB's duty of care extends equally to the rights of the tenants and potential tenants who benefit from leasing Itoke land. Before we begin with today's important launch, I want us to appreciate the scale of that responsibility. Fiji is nearly alone among nations where most of the land is held in a communal fashion by the indigenous communities. This gives us very few, if any, national models to emulate. While we can take lessons from the experiences of other countries, from companies and industries, Fiji's situation, challenges and opportunities are unique. Ultimately, we must draw our own maps and chart our own way forward on a foundation of equality and fairness that is backed by a strong commercial understanding. We have to develop the country and turn more Itoke land from an asset into cash-generating vehicles for our land-owning communities. We have to protect our environment through innovative opportunities like carbon trading, while also creating more housing, opening the country up for more sustainable tourism, and delivering other milestones in development progress. We have to empower land-owning communities to make the greatest possible contribution to an economy that benefits all Fijians, including the landowners themselves. That can only happen through a TLTB that is tech-savvy, that is service-obsessed, and customer-friendly. Because if this institution is to be the biggest property manager in the country, then it must also be the best. This week, we celebrated Fiji's 52nd birthday together. The TLTB predates our independence by 30 years, and in the not-so-distant past, many of its operations were still stuck in the 1940s. We set the TLTB on the path of transformation with a powerful push into the digital age. The introduction of the new TLTB tenant app allowed tenants to view transaction and lease details and even make lease payments using mobile wallets like M-Pesa and credit cards, and to disburse immediate messages to TLTB's customers. The Land Development Vetting Portal then connected surveyors with government agencies to make the processing and vetting of surveyed leases and scheme plans more efficient. Through Digital Fiji, our digital transformation lead within government, we have also digitized the records of land-owning units, which has made the equal distribution of lease monies more secure and efficient. This morning, we take those services to an entirely new level through the online marketplace platform for the TLTB. This online resource solves two key problems. Number one, It leads to transparency to landowners and to our tenants. Our Fijian constitution mandates that land leases and tenancies provide a fair and equitable return to landowners. Our constitution also protects the rights of tenants, guaranteeing security and protection of tenure, along with terms and conditions that are just, fair, and reasonable. This marketplace provides price certainty by creating an online, easy-to-access land price and land rent index that provides a reserved land value for all land in Fiji based on current market rates. That means no more undervalued leases due to poor or insufficient data. So it not only protects the interests of landowners to get market rates for leasing their land, it means greater protection for tenants against unscrupulous practices. When pricing is more transparent, abuse is less likely. The issue of ensuring correct market lease rates is a serious one. Earlier this week, we opened one of the first subdivision projects funded by government in Yandua for Itoke landholders. In total, we developed 13 lots at a total cost of $2.73 million. Those lots will now be leased and landowners will enjoy all the profits. But in that same area, someone leased 5 acres of similar land for a fraction of the value of that land. That deal seriously undervalued the land held by those landowners. I assume they accepted the offer because they did not have the information to make a better decision. We need to rely on real valuations like those found in this online marketplace. These valuations are not plucked from thin air. They are carefully determined, and our landowners should use them to obtain the full dollar value for the leasing of every acre. Number 2, the marketplace has the functionality for a new online information distribution and collection system. This includes community consultation and consent processes and other functionalities that will be rolled out, allowing approved projects to move ahead faster while ensuring consent is obtained securely and correctly. It also allows for instant consultation alerts and for the real-time SMS notifications on information relating to leased lands. What gets me most excited is how this marketplace will bridge consenting landowners with investors and developers globally. We have seen similar digital services revolutionize other industries. That rapid pace of progress is now coming to the TLTB. It will increase consumer choice and convenience, improve efficiency, make Itoke land easier to develop, improve transparency, and speed up transactions. Investors and potential tenants who register in the marketplace online can lease a site listed by consenting landowners without ever leaving their desk. They can access full lease information and details, conduct online transactions when acquiring a lease, and enjoy a faster lease processing timeline. For landowners, this makes development easier and therefore more attractive. That means more lease monies from better lease offers. But landowners need not wait on a developer. This marketplace creates sufficient certainty to empower more landowners to develop their own land through structured subdivisions. I want to thank the Asian Development Bank for their financial and technical support towards this project. The ADB has been an important partner throughout the region in driving digital development and uptake. It is our hope that they remain in partnership with the TLTB throughout the second phase of this project. And I also thank KPMG Singapore for their technical assistance and support as part of this program. And I thank the Digital Fiji team for their efforts across government, including with the TLTB, to leverage the great benefits of digital technology for the benefit of our people. Vinagabalebo, and thank you.
Honourable Minister, members of the TLTB Board, CEO Tavita, Reverend, Permanent Secretaries, landowners, heads of Matagali, ladies and gentlemen, Bulavanaka, and good morning. I'm delighted to join this ceremony today, and I thank you all very much for the warm welcome on behalf of ADB. From our perspective, the official launching ceremony today represents an important milestone in what is a landmark initiative by the TLTB to establish a world-class digital platform for customary land management in Fiji. On behalf of ADB, let me express our sincere gratitude for the opportunity to have partnered with TLTB and the Government of Fiji on this important initiative. As we've already heard, this initiative is a terrific demonstration of Fiji's commitment to harnessing technology and digital platforms to successfully improve the quality of government services and to accelerate development in the country. TLTB is in fact a trailblazer in this regard, not only in Fiji, but across the Pacific. It's our hope, on behalf of the Asian Development Bank, that we can share the experiences that we're learning and gaining through this initiative with other Pacific partners who face different, but in many ways similar issues with their own customary land management. ADB's support for this project has been undertaken through our Asia-Pacific-wide Future Cities program. This program has aimed to support the introduction of new technologies to promote smarter, more efficient infrastructure and national planning. As we have seen, TLTB's digital platform for customary land management utilises recent developments in blockchain technology to ensure the integrity, security and transparency of all of the information and applications that are being put into the system. And ADB is very grateful to being able to support the introduction of this new technology. We are confident that this digital platform will bring many benefits to improving TLTB's operations and service delivery, which will have positive impact for Fiji's communities. This will include enhanced protection and more secure recording of land resources, more transparent land management. This new system will also help, as we've heard, to streamline the registration and lease process and to help resolve challenges that were previously faced in coordination amongst several government agencies. The launch of the digital platform and the official handover of this licensing agreement to the TLTB today is a recognition of their very strong leadership and commitment to this project. The licensing agreement that we'll hand over today gives TLTB ownership of the software and the e-processes it has carefully created over the course of this project. It is accompanied with strict data security protocols and a sound digital architecture to support their system. TLTB, to its credit, has committed significant amounts of its own funding towards this project, and ADB has been able to supplement that with some of our own technical resources. These resources have been critical to ensuring data security and to ensure that the process can move forward in a transparent way. To conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to offer my sincerest thanks and commendation to the board of the TLTB, to the TLTB CEO, and members of the very hard-working TLTB digital transformation team who have been able to work with you under this initiative. We very much look forward to working with you on future phases of this project to enhance the functionality and effectiveness of the system. With these few words, I would like to say Vinaka Vaka Level and thank you.